Hi guys, welcome back to Boomer Plays. We're back at the Battle of Carentan. We're at the climax stage right now. Currently we have a squad that's completely out of ammo, so we need to quickly get some supplies over to them before they get overrun. So we're going to rush troops over there as quickly as possible, because right now we're in a bit of a pickle because there's a infantry unit are pushing up there, so I might have to divert resources to the front. So I just got the, I hide the HUD sometimes, it just makes my life easier. I'm going to drop in some paratroopers and hope when this unit, so as you can see they're out of ammo. But as you can see, paratroopers have just landed. This should provide us with some form of defensive support. So I'll get these guys set up. So as you can see right now guys, I'm just literally trying to hold this line. I've got a truck coming with much needed supplies for the front line, which right now is very divided. In the last part, if you can remember, we almost captured all the points, yet we lost this point here. There was a large amount of pressure pushed on that point where the enemy had pushed a lot of tanks against us, and we eventually were able to take out the tanks at a high cost. So now we have to rethink our strategy of how we approach this scenario right here, because right now we're in a bit of a predicament. So I've got my bar guy. I'm going to try and get someone to man the MG guns for a bit, because we need some MG support in these positions right now, because this infantry is just going to walk all over us if we aren't careful. Right now, as you can see, I'll probably have to bring up some AT infantry maybe to strengthen the line, another squad of infantry just to provide support and so forth, because right now we're in a bit of a predicament, as you can see. And yeah guys, just waiting for these to come in to play. Well, luckily now we have supplies. We have some rangers that have just arrived in the field of battle. This is the midpoint, so this is the very important area to make the push on. So right now we're in the final stages of the battle, so this is the hardest point. So I'm looking at ways I can make a push with limited casualties. Right now this looks like the most feasible route, which is saying something, because it's still got quite a few bits of infantry, which, as you can tell, we're near the stages. Once you take, my aim will probably be to use an airstrike very shortly to take out the last bits of enemy defences and so forth. Alright. So these guys are set up. I've got AT infantry arriving very shortly. Will be a happy relief for the troops that are stuck in the middle, because when a tank arrives, there is that sudden shock of fate of, are they going to make it out alive? So I'm sure the AT support will be happily welcome. Yeah, I don't know what happens. I think the Valor, they must have messed up their MG gun or something, because it doesn't seem to come equipped with the MG gun anymore. So right now I've got a squad of 10 rangers I'm going to probably use to make a push on this foyer area right now, because it does seem like the best place to make a push. As you can see right now, there are infantry that are trying to stop us from. I'm going to quickly lob a grenade over there, and we're going to move ourselves out before we get ourselves killed. Alright, we need to push up here. Alright, we're in cover now. Don't do that. Why would you do that in that sort of situation? Right now we're pinned, quite badly pinned. Alright, we need to make our push. Why won't you let me? Right, go. Alright, right now there we go guys. So we're just about to take the foyer, and we got our first heavy tank then, which will be a welcome relief. Right now they've got heavy guns, so we're gonna have to pull back here for a bit. We're not going to be able to push up that heavily just yet. And then I'm going to call in some support. Let's see where this lands. Alright, so not that bad that time. That'll be a little bit closer. As you can see, I think they've brought up... No, they haven't. But right now, as you can see, we're just taking out this point. Let's see if these guys will land the target directly. There we go, that's a nice angle of that, isn't there? Alright, so it's missed the target completely again, guys. So we're stuck again. I haven't really mastered the air support of Valor yet. It's still quite new to me. It'll always be that right hand side the right hand side we have to be careful of. The front will be less of an issue because we're always pushing on the front, so we'll always have some form of tank or something like that usually. Right now we've hold this foyer area. The enemy won't move up because they know we're there, so I might try and be sneaky here. So I've got 4 units of rangers, so maybe I can make a push. Right now they're very heavily exposed. In theory this should be some fun. There we go. There you go, so this is just literally wiped out on a whole area, and maybe we can make a push up this way instead. Right, so I'm just going to get these guys in cover right here. And if maybe I can get one, and maybe I can get this guy on the MG right here. Well, or you always have to be looking for ways to make a push. Just keep him pinned. Come on. There you go. Right, as you can see, guys, we've just literally wiped out most of their entire defences on that side. So that's good. I'm going to bring up some infantry and we're going to make our push over here now. So I've got a Sherman Jumbo, which this will be my first tank. So I can bring that up and that'll be hopefully there to support main infantry. Right now we've resupplied our troops here so they can start to be in more of a defensive position. So I'm going to take 2 of them and have them dig themselves in alongside the AT gun so they can provide some fast support in case we are flanked. Right now we're on a bit of a predicament, as you can see, guys. Where we don't have anything covering our flank, there's a high concentration of German troops. So we just need to be mindful of that and expect the worst. Right now we're not going to be able to make such a heavy push, I don't believe. We're a bit stuck where we are currently. I'm going to try and get a picture of the plane doing its fly past on the enemy positions right here. I think I might have got it. No, they've missed it. They always seem to miss it. I don't know whether that's just because it's designed to be like that, so it's not overpowered, but it can be a bit annoying. I don't want to have to spend that much money on an airstrike that completely misses its mark sometimes. It would have been a good airstrike if there were people there, I'll give it that, but there was no one there, so what was the point? Right, we need to be careful when we push. So as you can see, these guys have just set themselves up, so hopefully once they're set up we have that little bit of a safety net. Right now the tanks are providing excellent cover at stopping the enemy from being able to set up another firing up to take us out, but we need to be careful when we are in that situation because we don't know what else could go wrong currently. Right now we're actually doing really well with the push on the left. So we're sort of unbalanced their flanks. When we push for here, it's going to be all hands on deck because once you take the victory point, you get an massive amounts of waves of enemy troops pushing you on that point. It's just ridiculous the amount of troops they put into it. I'm going to try and see if I can land some powers and take out this gun. If we can take it out, if we can just destroy it, I'll be happy. That would seem like a victory to me. He landed on wire, so he's going to die. Right, so as you can see, literally, lob it, lob it, lob it, lob it. Go on, lob it. There we go. It's out, it's out, it's out. Lob it. Don't let it stand. Don't let it stand. There we go. Guns out, maybe. I don't know. Right now, these powers are literally fighting for their dear life. They know what mission they have to do here. Yep, the gun's out now. So that's right. Let's try and see if they can, what remains of the troop of them can make it back to base intact. So they're gonna, oh, did we lose anyone? No, we didn't. So I'm gonna see if I can get these guys back over to here with the support of the powers. The powers are coming. All right, there we go. Now we're gonna bring up an AT gun and not make the same mistake we did last time. So we're gonna get the powers to man the, because they're very under strength right now, so there's no point me getting them on. What, why aren't you shooting at him? He's like the easiest guy to shoot. Alright, so I'm gonna have a Maxim set up on this side just so it can literally, right, so sorry about that, guys. I had a brief period. Alright, so what can I get? Yeah, I need to wait a bit of time probably. I can probably call in the airstrike now. So as you can see, there's a lot of pressure building now. The Germans know as much as us. It's all about these final stages in the mission now. Like, we're hopefully going to complete this mission today, which would be grand if we can. This will be brilliant. Oh, a bit of a frame rate drop. There's quite a few units over at that point. I am playing this on Ultra, if you're wondering, just because video quality, I want to make sure you're getting the best videos. So let's see, does this plane actually, will this plane actually hit the mark this time around? Let's have a look. Okay, not that bad. It's getting closer. So if I move that just slightly up, all I want to do is damage their defenses. I want to take out, I want to ideally, oh no, oh no, oh no, that's why you don't cluster, that's why you don't cluster. Right, so I'm going to have to try and see if I can land some powers behind here and see if, right, I have 6 available, guys, so in theory I've got a platoon of powers at my disposal for this. So right now we're in a bit of a predicament here. So I'm going to see how my, right now, this has worked out brilliantly. All right, so we're not going to cap the point. We're going to try and avoid capping the point at all costs. We just want to blow up. We just want to destroy any sort of defenses they have. Right now, our literal aim is not to cap the point. At all costs, do not cap the point because, uh-oh. I don't think you lose if you cap the point this early on, but we'll find out. But we'll hold this point because now we in theory should in theory work to our advantage now. Alright. So as you can see, these powers are now trapped, so I'm going to have to bring in some more troops. So I can literally set up a staging area now, which is actually a good idea, because now I can have troops. Because these guys are pretty good, they just don't have any AT capabilities. So the quicker I can get some... Oh. Oops. That's alright. He's just magically managed to land himself out of it. Have they combined, have they? I have no clue what. Right, so they combined together to form a squads-esque type of thing. So now we have some form of a squad set up in position. Right now we're in a bit of a predicament, if you're wondering. Oh damn it, I messed up that again. That's going to miss the target again. So as you can see, they've got an AA gun pointed at us. So I don't have any money currently. We hold this point. So I'm going to send up this guy just purely because I need that point. Yeah, when we get in the Maxim setup, this should just literally provide us with that extra safety net to stop any sort of flanking maneuvers. Yeah, so they're bringing up quite a few infantry. There we go. That was a good hit. Did it actually kill anything? Yeah, it did actually. So if we move that along slightly, I think that got blown up. Alright, I'm going to see if we can land powers here. So you have to be there. The paratroopers are overpowered. The disadvantage I find with them is they're not necessarily got any sort of AT capabilities. So you're in a bit of a predicament if you're not careful. Like here right now, we have done a good job though of taking out this position, because look, we've just taken out the key point that was literally stopping us from getting this point, and now we've literally cleared out a whole area. Literally what we can do now is we can just go along and clear this point next. We have done what we set out to do here already. So I just need to grab someone with a gun. Right, there we go. That's out. That is out of action now. So now we're going to pull back to our to the staging area again. So, and look at that, guys. We have done the impossible. So far we're a bit stuck here now. We have 15 troops in one area particular, and they without any AT support. We're nearly there, guys. We've nearly won this battle already. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. So I think we can make a push on the middle probably. I don't want to count my blessings just yet, so I'm going to call in that. And while they're busy dealing with the chaos of paratroopers landing on their position, we're going to push up. So right now, as you can see, these paras should in theory also take out some of the troops that are already on that position. There we go, that's out. Right, we lost one guy in that predicament, sadly. So now we're going to see what can we shoot them? We can make a push. This is not going to end well, guys. I can already see this not ending well. Oh, maybe not. I sometimes find that when they're trying to avoid grenades, the actual game mechanic, just the AI will have a fit. Like it will get really confused in what it should be doing, because it will have another idea and do the opposite of what you're trying to do. I have a literal fit. Right, we only need to cap 1 point. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. So right now we have a Sherman. One Sherman to rule them all. Okay, hopefully you get that film reference. So we're a bit in a predicament now. We're going to see if we can get someone to lob a grenade at. There we go, that's the first one out. So that one's out of action. Alright, so this is what you do with your powers. It's all about, see, they're going to try and push now. I need someone to make that. Don't all be healing at the same time, guys. Alright, someone lob a grenade. Come on. Oh, great. He's just, what's happening? Come on, just lob the grenade, man. Oh, great. So, as you can see, guys, this game isn't perfect by any straight of your imagination. As how you want. So, do not be put off by this. This happens a lot. But this seems to happen a lot more than it should. No, that's... Oh, I know why. I don't have any AT capabilities left. Like these guys do, though. So I can just quickly take out him. Right, so in theory, we've just stopped a tank from being able to move and avenged our comrades' deaths. So, all their tanks are taken out now. Right, we need to dash for the main point. So right now, those guys are in a bit of a predicament if they don't get reinforcements very soon, because they're pinned down on all sides. The Germans are pushing on that point. They're going to give it everything they have left, and it's down to us to hold them back as long as we possibly can. Wait. As you can see right now, I think we've cleared the point. Yep, we've cleared the point now. Right now, we need to make that. We need to get over here and hold that point as quickly as possible. Right now, you can see the Germans are being so intense with the pressure right now. They're calling in any sort of units they have available to them. They're going to try and hold that point. So this is the final leg, guys. Are we going to win this? Yeah, we have done it. Day's ours now. So in total, guys, we took sad casualties of 59 men and 8 vehicles, whereas the Germans lost 649 men and 25 vehicles. I see that as the appropriate. I see that as needless losses. Yeah, trying to make that sound sort of cinematic. I say there were needless losses, but they were losses that were needed to make success, if that makes sense. Right, so I'm just going to try and get a picture of us winning the day. It won't seem to let me put this away, will it? No, it's just decided that it's going to have a fit and not let me do anything I need to do. So as you can see, the infantry of the 101st Airborne, thanks to their efforts, have helped us win the day. So as you can see, guys, right now we're pinned down. We're just, I guess now it's all just a case of time, isn't it, guys? So my next part, I'm going to be doing a platoon realism type of thing. So I'm going to be going into the game scripts on map editor, making it so you spawn in a platoon at a time and so forth, and just making it so it's a little bit more of a larger battlefield and so forth, because I really like the idea of doing that. So hopefully I'll see you for that next part. If you liked today's video, be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching today's video. It's been an absolute blast doing these videos for you guys and the support I'm getting for it. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Boomer Plays. I'll see you next time, guys.